One of the features of Orion is a lot of flexibility afforded the operator for the desired sound of single sideband transmit audio. Many possible settings are available so that operators with different styles or philosophies can adjust the radio the way they want it to sound. Obviously, the operator who favors full, rich-sounding transmit audio is not going to have the same needs as the DXer who wants maximum oomph to try to break a DX pileup. There are 5 radio controls used for adjustment of single sideband transmit audio. The first is transmit bandwidth, which is adjusted using the TX filter bandwidth control in the SSB menu. I'm going to go to the microphone now and listen to monitor audio.
Okay, I'm now talking through the radio. We've got TX filter bandwidth at 2100 hertz, and as I narrow this down, you'll hear the audio get quite restricted. As I widen this out, the sound of transmit audio gets a whole lot more pleasing to the ear at a maximum of 3.9 kilohertz. I'll narrow this back down to about 3000 hertz. The next control is low frequency roll-off. This determines where at the low end the audio response of the transmit envelope starts. We'll have it at 100 hertz here, and I'll move it up to maybe about 200. This will give us a total audio bandwidth of 200 hertz at the low end, 3200 hertz at the high end, for a total of 3 kilohertz filter bandwidth. The next control is TX equalization. I go to the audio menu here. You can see here on the screen that TX EQ is at 0 dB, which is flat. I'll now turn this up, and you can hear the bass response of the audio increase as I go higher. As I go back downward towards 0 and flat response, it gets a little more trebly until I go down here like this, and it's a whole lot more treble. So for my particular voice and the Ten-Tec 706 desk mic, it sounds pretty good with about 4 dB or so. I'll leave that there. The other 2 controls are mic gain, which you see here. That could be adjusted for proper ALC action. You can see the ALC light flashing as I am talking on voice peaks. The other sideband control is speech processor. You can see at the moment it is turned off. I'll press the SP button. It's now at a value of 2, which just is a little bit of speech processing. You'll hear as I increase the speech processor that we're getting a little more distorted. We get up here and it's quite distorted. I guess you could call this DX mode. As we go downward, it gets a little more pleasing to the ear. And I'll leave it at about a setting of 1. So you can see with a speech processor setting of 1, mic gain about 53, a little bit of TX equalization, filter bandwidth at 3000 hertz with low frequency roll-off at about 200. That gives a pretty good sounding SSB signal for me.